Good evening. Please remain standing and join the class of 2026 in the presentation of the colors by the Clear Springs High School GROTC, the national anthem performed by the Charger Chorale and the American Sign Language Seniors, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the Texas Pledge. Gentlemen, please remove your caps, and Clear Springs High School men, please remove your mortarboards.
Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, now the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Please be seated. Welcome, class of 2026, distinguished guests, administration, teachers, families, and friends, to the Clear Springs High School 2026 commencement ceremony. I'm Caitlin DeBont, and it's been an honor and privilege to serve as the president for the class of 2026. If you are a senior class officer, please stand. If you are a senior class sponsor, please stand. If you are a senior principal, please stand. We, the class, recognize the countless hours, heart, and energy you have dedicated into celebrating the class of 2026 this year. Please join me in recognizing your Vice President, Isabella Ruskuski, your Secretary, Callie Rumbaugh, your parliamentarian, Allison Peacock, your historian, Isabella Torres, your sponsor, Miss Martha Morian, and your principals, Miss Pilkington and Mr. Raffaelli. Thank you all. If you are a Clear Springs High School teacher, administrator, counselor, or any other staff member, please stand. Class of 2026, look around. We wouldn't be here without these people standing beside us. To those of you standing for us, thank you for the outstanding job you do each day and for your support throughout the years. Thank you.
As we gather today in Challenger Columbia Stadium, we pause to remember the astronauts who perished on both the Challenger and Columbia space missions. Many of these astronauts also served their country in the military. These brave men and women have all served their country with pride, honor, and courage. Graduates, if you have committed to serve in any branch of the military, please stand and be recognized. Also at this time, we would like to ask that all men and women who are currently serving or have served in any branch of the military, please stand so that we may honor your service to our country.
At this time, I have the great privilege of introducing the Clear Creek Independent School District Board of Trustees, who are present and on stage with us tonight. Please hold applause until all special guests have been introduced. As I call your name, please stand. President Mr. Jonathan Cottrell. Vice President Ms. Jessica Cheka. Secretary, Mr. Jameson Mackay. Trustee, Mr. J. Cunningham. Trustee, Miss Rebecca Lilly. Trustee, Mr. Jeff Larson. Trustee, Mr. Arturo Sanchez. We would also like to thank the administration from the Educational Support Center for taking the time to join us at this event for our celebration. If you would, please stand to be recognized. Tonight is a testament to the foundational impact of our Clear Springs elementary and intermediate schools. Thank you to the principals from our PK through 12 community that joined us on the stage tonight. Please stand and be recognized. Please now welcome Dr. Scott, Clear Springs High School principal.
Thank you, Bella. Good evening and welcome to Challenger Stadium, where tonight we celebrate the very best of Charger Nation. Thank you to our educators who have poured into these students over the years with encouragement, patience, and belief. And to our families, thank you for walking beside these graduates every step of the way. This moment belongs to you too. Tonight, we celebrate one of the biggest classes, 710 incredible graduates, the class of 2026. Each of you make up what is truly special about Clear Springs High School, the people, the students, teachers, and families. You bring out the best in each of us, and I tell people all the time, you are what sets Clear Springs apart. The truth is, this class has been special from the beginning. I met many of you 7 years ago as sixth graders, and later welcomed all of you as freshmen. It is especially meaningful that you are the final class I will watch walk across this stage. I truly could not imagine a better group to finish this journey with. You have lived out the Charger way, leading with character, competing with integrity, and caring deeply about others. You've supported one another through wins and setbacks, through long nights and unpredictable moments. And through it all, you've learned that life does not always go according to plan. Like our weather, it shifts. Life will challenge you. But what matters most is not what happens to you, it's how you respond. And in those moments when things don't go as planned, you will find opportunities. Opportunities may look like setbacks, failures, or detours, but they are there, waiting for you to respond, to grow, and to create something better. As a sign in my office states, create the things you wish existed. If you see a gap, fill it. If you see a need, meet it. If something isn't working, build something better. Don't wait for the perfect opportunity, create it. Because your influence matters. You each have the ability to influence, and I urge you to use your influence to help yourself and others be better, do better, and expect better. You have the ability to make a difference, not just in big, visible ways, but in small, meaningful ones. As Theo of Golden said, the best portion of a good person's life is the little, nameless, unremembered acts of kindness and love. And that is where the real impact is. So as you step into this next chapter, I leave you with 3 challenges. First, find your purpose. Not someone else's version of success, but what gives your life meaning. The world doesn't need more people chasing a status. It needs people who care enough to act. Second, know your potential. There will be moments of doubt, but don't let that doubt define you. I have watched you grow over the years, and I can tell you with confidence, you are capable of far more than you realize. And third, be intentional. Choose people who push you to grow and be that person for others. Let your values guide your decisions. Leave every place better than you found it. That is the Charger way. Class of 2026, Clear Springs High School does not define you, but I sure hope it has helped build you. You have left a legacy of character, leadership, and heart. You have made Clear Springs better. You have made me better. And I can't wait to see your impact on the world. On behalf of our entire staff, it has been an honor to walk alongside you. Thank you for the example you have set. After all, that's the Charger way. Joining us for our celebration this evening is the Superintendent of Schools. Please join the class of 2026 as we welcome Dr. Karen Engel, Superintendent of Clear Creek Independent School District.
Well, good evening, Charger Nation, and a beautiful weather you brought with you to this ceremony. Congratulations to the Clear Springs High School class of 2026. I'd like to start by sharing a simple yet important recommendation with you. Remember this day, preserve it and protect it in the catalog of your memories, because the feeling of simultaneous excitement, pride, and camaraderie that you share with your fellow graduates is really rare and well-earned. But seniors, you did not arrive here alone. From the day you crossed the doorway of your kindergarten classroom to tonight as you cross the graduation stage, teachers, administrators, families, and friends have walked beside you, encouraging you and challenging you and believing in your potential. And although tonight belongs to you, I know you'll agree it is a celebration of those original influencers in your life. Before you leave this field and step into your future, I want to share one lesson drawn from a story of someone who just 10 years ago was sitting exactly where you are seated tonight. Nick Pomus, a proud Clear Springs High School graduate, played a key role in Volt Vision, helping tell the Charger story through creativity and collaboration. He balanced activities, relationships, and responsibilities, learning the value of teamwork and communication long before he realized those skills would lead him to his career. After graduating, Nick attended the University of Houston, earning a degree in media production. During college, he worked behind the scenes with U of H athletes, showing up early and staying late to capture moments few people would have otherwise seen. Those experiences built habits that mattered more than recognition: preparation, consistency, and tenacity. Over time, those same habits led him to his current role as Director of Social Media for the University of Houston, helping shape how stories are shared on a much larger scale. Nick's journey reflects a truth shared centuries ago by Aristotle, who said, "Excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. It represents the wise choice of many alternatives. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny." Nick learned that excellence is formed long before the outcome is visible. In his work, metrics such as likes, views, and rankings rise and fall. Those numbers matter, but they do not define success. Impact does. Showing up with integrity, adding value, and being intentional in how you treat others aren't just qualities that are trending, they're timeless. Graduates, no matter which path you follow, college, the workforce, the military, a trade, or something entirely your own, intentionally commit to excellence. Be reliable, be consistent, put care into the small things. Your future is built on one decision at a time, and these decisions compound in ways you cannot see in the moment, but are silently shaping both your character and your path. Nick has this advice for the class of 2026. Stay open to the opportunities ahead, even the ones you did not plan for. And always remember to bet on yourself. Never overlook the inspiration in your own story. Tonight, your new story is just beginning. Your perfect profile will come into focus through the moments you create and the choices you make, and the courage you demonstrate in between. On behalf of the Clear Creek Independent School District and the Board of Trustees, congratulations, Clear Springs High School, class of 2026.
I am honored to introduce the 2026 Clear Springs High School Salutatorian, Julianne Hall.
Good evening, parents, teachers, staff, family, and friends. And most importantly, good evening to my fellow graduates. My name is Julianne Hall, and I could not be more honored to be standing before you tonight as the salutatorian for the class of 2026. As I look out over this stadium and try to convince myself that counting the sheer number of eyes staring at me will only make my nerves worse, I am reminded that there is really only one number that will actually matter to any of us by the end of this ceremony. Under the bright lights of graduation, figures like GPA and class rank lose their significance entirely. Our lunch pins and school emails will soon be forgotten relics of a past existence. The only number that should hold any weight in our minds tonight should be 710. There will be 710 names read from this podium, 710 diplomas handed out, and 710 different high school experiences, all culminating in one final celebration of all we have walked through together. The students on the field before you tonight represent the largest and most diverse graduating class ever to pass through the halls of Clear Springs High School. To those of you looking on from the stands, we may just appear to be a small army of identically dressed black rectangles with funny hats. From my vantage point, however, there are 710 distinct identities and futures, each oscillating for a couple hours more on the precipice of the what has been and the what's to come. As much as someone like me, who would happily plan the next 20 years of my life if I could, does hate to admit it, I think that uncertainty is what makes tonight so meaningful. We are standing in a moment that feels impossible to preserve. One final goodbye to people who have shaped our lives in ways we may never fully understand nor appreciate. Yet, I think it's important we acknowledge that this is not a unique feeling. Throughout history, people have always tried to capture fleeting moments like these, many times through art. Long before photographs or the ability to live stream existed, artists painted scenes of grief, celebration, and change because they understood something deeply human. Emotions are more impactful to us if we know we are not alone in experiencing them. If you know me, you know that I have a deep love for art history, despite the fact that I am utterly hopeless when it comes to actually creating art myself. What I find so fascinating is that no masterpiece is born from a single brushstroke or technique alone. The beauty of a mural or fresco is in the thousands of individual components, be they visual or contextual, all coming together to create something we still find value in hundreds of years later. I see that same potential when I see the class of 2026. Because when all 710 of our individual impacts on Clear Springs are brought together, they form something unexpectedly beautiful. I don't think most of us realize how rare it is in our world today for people from all different backgrounds, perspectives, talents, and dreams to manage to grow beside one another and leave a place better than they found it. It's important that we remember this feeling and take it with us wherever we go from here. If we can leave this ceremony tonight knowing that 710 competent young people are walking into the world with an understanding of cooperation and coexistence, I think it will have been worth the 2 hours out in the Texas heat. Before I close, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the tremendous amount of support behind each and every graduate who will walk across this stage tonight. Thank you to the educators who have invested in us and spurred us on, not just as students, but as growing individuals. It has been teachers like Miss Beard, Mrs. Lohman, Mr. Mayberry, Mr. Pierce, and Senora Alarcon, who have imparted upon me the importance of learning from your mistakes and finding the joy in being challenged. Also, thank you to our families who, despite witnessing the good, the bad, and the ugly, have never wavered in their love and support. We may never be able to truly express the impact you've had on our lives, but please know the steps we take around the field and towards our diplomas this evening are made possible because you paved the way. Mom and Dad, without your unconditional love and constant encouragement, I would not be where I am today. Thank you for never allowing me to settle for less than I am worth and reminding me that my greatest asset will always be my capacity to care. And finally, to the class of 2026, thank you for an unforgettably beautiful 4 years.
I am honored to introduce the 2026 Clear Springs High School Valedictorian, Sanjana Prabhu.
Good evening to all families, esteemed faculty, and the Clear Springs graduating class of 2026. It is an incredible honor to stand before you as this year's valedictorian. You are who you are because of where you are. I first heard these words from Mr. Clark my freshman year during my 4th period AP Human Geography class, where he described how individuals are affected by their environment and the people they surround themselves with. I'll admit, back then, I didn't consider the true weight of these words other than a quick mental note. 4 years later, they are the near-perfect depiction of our high school experience. Although we've all attended the same school since 2022, whether with excitement or reluctance, each of our stories are vastly different. My story consisted of many of my days, springs, being with extreme reluctance. Like days when I rushed to FaceTime my sister about stressing over grades and feeling like my life is over. Dramatic, I know. Even in the process of writing this speech, my first thought was to call her in the same frantic manner, just to hear the reassuring words, "Chill out, bro, it's not that deep." The biggest thing I held on to, though, from our phone calls was the sentiment that no one will remember anything after today. People won't remember you by the grades or rank you earned. They'll remember you by your character and the compassion you displayed for others. Despite the fact this is such a large graduating class, each and every one of us has gone through some challenge, whether big or small. At the end of the day, it's the people who have supported us along our unique journeys who will always leave a lasting impact on us. As we continue into our future with the same values we've gained from going to Clear Springs, it's what you do with those values that determines your own path. Though there was lots of reluctance in my days at Springs, the excitement I felt making profound memories alongside friends I know I will cherish for a lifetime, and learning from encouraging and passionate teachers made for a very fulfilling high school experience. I want to specifically shout out Mr. Mayberry for brewing my love for chemistry, pun definitely intended, and for his amazing example of what it means to be so knowledgeable but so humble at the same time. And to Senora Alarcon for being so deeply caring and such a huge inspiration to continuously work hard and strive for the best. And Ms. Daffern, who, despite not being a teacher of mine, has felt like a mentor by always providing such great words of wisdom in every aspect of life, and has shown me the true meaning of support. To my parents, I would have never gotten here without your unconditional love and encouragement throughout my high school journey. Your values and lived experiences have shaped me into the person I am today, and I truly express the deepest gratitude for all the sacrifices you both have made for any of this to be possible. To my sister, you are truly the biggest role model in my life, and anyone within a 5-foot radius of me knows I never stop talking about you. I will always look up to anything you do, and I couldn't imagine getting through life as a whole without you by my side. Thank you to my grandparents, my extended family, my amazing friends, and my super cute dog Bruno, who have all supported me along this journey and who bring me back to the point, you are who you are because of where you are. Your environment and the people you surround yourself with can leave a lasting impact, but the only person who is able to determine your future is you. To the graduating class of 2026, I wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors, and I hope you continue to carry compassion everywhere you go. Thank you.
Since its opening in 2007, Clear Springs High School has enjoyed a culture of excellence and legacy of traditions that will endure for years to come. The Gail Love Legacy Award was established to honor a young man and young woman in the graduating class who the faculty believes represents our culture of excellence. Tonight's recipients have earned this great honor by displaying outstanding leadership, academics, extracurricular involvement, and service to both our school and the community, and will have their names engraved on the Gail Love Legacy plaque, which hangs in Clear Springs High School on permanent display. Please join me in recognizing this year's recipients. Students, please stand and be recognized at your seat when your name is called. The male recipient of the 2026 Gail Love Legacy Award is Emmanuel Bassi. The female recipient of the 2026 Gail Love Legacy Award is Julianne Hall. Recipients, you will receive your certificate at the stage after the ceremony.
Dr. Engel, will you please join me at the podium? Dr. Engel, I hereby certify that these students have successfully completed the course of study at Clear Springs High School as prescribed by the state of Texas. In addition, they have satisfied all of the graduation requirements as stipulated by the Board of Trustees of the Clear Creek Independent School District.
Dr. Scott, I accept your certification and hereby declare these students as graduates of Clear Springs High School in the Clear Creek Independent School District with all of the pertinent honors, rights, and privileges. Congratulations.
At this time, we will begin the presentation of diplomas. Guests, we ask that you refrain from using air horns, whistles, or noisemakers to help ensure that every family has the opportunity to hear their student's name read. We ask that all family and friends remain seated in the stadium for the entire duration of the diplomas. Thank you for your cooperation.
We are pleased to present the valedictorian of the class of 2026, graduating summa cum laude, Sanjana Prabhu. The salutatorian of the class of 2026, graduating summa cum laude, Julianne Hall. We are pleased to present the officers for the class of 2026, President Caitlin Avery DuBont, summa cum laude. Vice President Isabella Ann Ruskowski, summa cum laude. Secretary Callie Grace Rumbaugh, summa cum laude. Parliamentarian Allison Kate Peacock, summa cum laude. Historian Isabella Cruz Torres, summa cum laude.
Bree Eris Osita Abatacoso, summa cum laude. Ainsley Violet Marie Abbey, magna cum laude. Aiden Gray Yates. Jada Kimura Felton. Chase Brian Ruperto. Isabella Signs Rash. Jenna Ihab Abushi. Adeline Paige Abanoha, magna cum laude. Elizabeth May Abshire, magna cum laude. Bilal Amen Abu Al-Naj. Aiden Christian Abarub. Julia Gabriela Acevedo, summa cum laude. Audrey Sue Ackert. Matthew Alanis. Ava Ryan Alba. Callie Grace Alejandro, cum laude. Layla Cecilia Alexander, summa cum laude. Mary Elizabeth Alexander, summa cum laude. Raina Rafiq Ali, cum laude. Avon Cooper Allen. Samantha Ann Allen, summa cum laude. Dayanara Alvarez Borjas. Eric Yusel Alvaro. Omar Ali Ikab Al-Yusuf. Nicholas Giovanni Anderson. Andre James Kimball. Ruben Regi Abraham. Carla de Los Angeles Alvarez. Alea Ruby Cardenas. Aubrey Rain Cooper. Tavius William Schloss. Ariane Monette Andrapont, summa cum laude. Travis Isaac Andrews. Tanner Del Antley, magna cum laude. Akshaf Apikanda, summa cum laude. Adriana Elise Aranda Coleman, summa cum laude. Lilia Ariano. Jace Isaac Arencibia. Martin Alfonso Arguello Smith, magna cum laude. Joseph Daniel Arias. Addison Mackenzie Arredondo, summa cum laude. Joshua Isaiah Arredondo. Zavaliana Tyann Asensio. Stephen Wyatt Ashby. John Allen David Asirafix. Connor Thomas Atchison, cum laude. Landon Robert Atkins, cum laude. Derek Xander Ostgen. Ilani Saray Austin Burgos. Iman Kamis Awashra. Zachariah Gale Bailey. Landon Wayne Baker. Guinevere Pamela Bales. Mitch Emil Balusik. Grayson Benjamin Liggett. Callie Ann Banning. Joseph Anthony Barajas. Noah Lloyd Barber. Jasmine Lisette Bar de los Santos.
Isabella Heidi Barron. Rylan Camden Bosky. Emmanuel Brian Bassey, cum laude. Kylie Ann Bass. Zuriel Philip Perez Batore, cum laude. Kaya Grace Bauer. Nichelle Angelique Joy Batista. Ava Hope Bayless. Luke Anders Bell, cum laude. Britton Christopher Beard, magna cum laude. Connor Thomas Bednarzik, magna cum laude. Aiden Joseph Bentavania. Gavin Christopher Bickham. Abigail Grace Bilimovich. Braxton Kane Bishop. Kylie Elizabeth Blower. Duran Mikael Bolden. Catherine Isabel Bolton. Katie Jeanette Benia. Jacob Michael Baritti. Madeline Elaine Boring. Audrey Claire Bolin, summa cum laude. Jade Brianna Brandley. Isabella Marie Bro, cum laude. Ashlyn Lee Brockman. Cole Michael Broussard, cum laude. Ashley Michaela Brown, cum laude. Calvin Xavier Brown. Isaac Leon Booker. Leslie Ann Busey. Nicholas James Buddy, summa cum laude. Brian Keith Bullock III. Jack William Burke, magna cum laude. Annabelle Grace Cameron. Luke Aaron Canales, magna cum laude. Adea Nicole Cantu. Aiden Christopher Capiano, summa cum laude. Layla Rose Cappuccina. Sean Nevin Carter, summa cum laude. Kyler Kevin Casey. Miley Summer Cavanis. Kennedy Rayware Cavell. Alexander Bass Cedillo. Samuel Dean Chansey. Danny Kaiwin Chow, cum laude. Raymond Tang Chow. Samar S. Chohan. Luke Diesel Teresa. Rory Jackson Clark. Corbin Cassius Clay. Dylan John Klobosky. Peyton Ryan Clifton. Matthew Asher Coleman, summa cum laude. Alfredo Coleman IV.
Alicia Bell Comyac. Travis Allen Connor. Cy Alexander Copeland, summa cum laude. Reed Bryant Craig, summa cum laude. Grant Sheffield Cravens. Reese David Crow. Mia Estrella Cruzado. Joshua Thomas Cupid, summa cum laude. Amber Lynn Currington. Angela Catherine Darling. Brianna Joanne Davis, cum laude. Callie Reagan Davis, magna cum laude. Colton Eli Davis. Jeremiah Deshaun Davis. Brooke Obatsian DeWitt. Mia Love Dela Garza. Armando Xavier Della Mora. Madeline Della Torre. Macy Lene DeGroot, magna cum laude. Vincent Michael Del Papa, summa cum laude. Sonia Rain DeLeon, summa cum laude. Eric Thomas Jesus Demers. Raj Desai, magna cum laude. Evan Joseph DeVries. Daniel Scott Dickamore, summa cum laude. Colin James Dickerson. Joshua Agua Dickey, summa cum laude. Lily Bella Dixon, magna cum laude. Riley Danielle DeMarco. Mallory Aaron Dinkle, summa cum laude. Cameron Celeste DiPuccio. Kelly Peyton Dixon. Sophia Grace Domino. Lynn Vutru Dong, summa cum laude. Trevor Jerome Doswell. Gavin Michael Douglas. Cheyenne Elizabeth Doty. Lexi Michelle Dunn. Madison Wynn Duong, summa cum laude. Itzel Duran. Braden Christopher Durandetto. Evan Michael Echevarria. Dagan Brasher Edelman. Lucas Aaron Keogh Emke. summa cum laude. Haley Brooke Ellis. Nadia Ahmed El Rashidi, magna cum laude. Saad El Saeed. Asher Dane Emmons. Layla Jean Enix. Holden Elliott Essett, cum laude. Jacqueline Elaine Estrada Reyes. Alisa Virginia Feynman. Audrey Marie Fazefel.
Jaden Kendall Felton. Emma Rose Fetty. Freddie Lee Fincher IV, summa cum laude. Brayson Dean Fitzgerald. Faith Autumn Fleener. Giovanni Caceres Florovit. Brianna Lynette Flores, summa cum laude. Elena Victoria Flores, cum laude. Hunter Eric Floyd. Joshua Joseph Fonte. Andrew James Foreman, magna cum laude. Amanda Sue Foster, summa cum laude. Jaden James Fouch. Yusef Francis. Savannah Marie Francis Tolliver. Colin Reese Galusha. Jaylee Alicia Galvan. Cash Avery Ganson. Ana Lucia Garcia, magna cum laude. Gabriel Giovanni Garcia. Jacob Maddox Garcia, cum laude. Jocelyn Alia Garcia. Lorenzo Emmanuel Garcia. William Garcia. Paloma Sofia Garcia Alarcon, cum laude. Colt Weston Gaspard. Mason Christian Gasper, summa cum laude. Liam Daniel Gatan. Malik Anwar Gaucher. Matea Nevi Gibson, summa cum laude. Avery Nakwe Gilcrease, summa cum laude. Karis Tammy Gill, magna cum laude. Juan Geraldo. Christopher Wells Cubar Gibbons. Dylan Sidney Glenn, magna cum laude. Corinne Elise Glover. Michael Albert Carl Goet, magna cum laude. Miley Ann Gomez, cum laude. Brianna Nicole Gonzalez.
Alicia Colette Gonzalez. Caden Dean Gonzalez. Evelyn Crystal Gonzalez. Natalie Marie Gonzalez. Julia Paola Gonzalez Tiarina, magna cum laude. Deanna Yvette Gordon. Charlotte Noel Goss, cum laude. Mia Elizabeth Gothard, magna cum laude. Ashley Mia Gracia, summa cum laude. Eva Faith Graffinino. Carter Joshua Grant, cum laude. Ariella Saran Gray, cum laude. Ava Lee Faith Grigues. Haley Shay Grimes, cum laude. Haley Marie Groth, magna cum laude. Jacob Nicholas Guillen. Paisley Marie Guma. Hayden Christian Gunn. Julian Alexander Gutierrez. Manuel Carlos Gutierrez.
Jacob Alexander Haberer. Sailor Ann Haffel. Riley Allen Hagans. Brody James Hall, cum laude. Chloe Paige Hall. Haley Allison Hall, summa cum laude. Bryson Alexander Hancock. Okay. Eli Wayne Harrelson, summa cum laude. Marianne Marie Hardman. Jaden Bryce Harden. Bo William Harper, cum laude. Nicholas Blake Harris. Juliana Danielle Harrison. Dylan Michael Haver, cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Haverty. Noah Matthew Hayes. Preston Adrian Haynes. Garrett James Heath. Braden Bradley Heckman. Brooks Albert Hyde. Ruthie May Karen Henderson, magna cum laude. Carter Lane Hennon. Audrey Kathleen Henry. Avery Lavinia Henry, summa cum laude. Mia Michaela Hernandez. Zachary Uriah Hernandez, summa cum laude. Jocelyn Lee Herrera. Aaliyah Gabrielle Hobson. Elijah Jacob Hobson. Haley Elizabeth Holyfield. Samuel Castle Hollis. Jeremiah Xander Holmes. Adam Russell Hoover. Aaron Kenneth Hoppy. Joseph Isaac Howard. Terrence Levon Hoyt. Anastasia Vitalyevna Hresko, summa cum laude. Gavin Lee Huff. Leah Rose Huffman, summa cum laude. Caitlin Ray Huggins, summa cum laude. Miley Ann Hughes, magna cum laude. Samantha Beth Hull. Nolan Pomason Wynn, summa cum laude. Lincoln Johannes Heisman, cum laude. Ashton Allen Irby, cum laude. Ripsy Jane Ireland. Connor Owen Jackson, summa cum laude. Alina Corley Jackson, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Susanna Jacobs, summa cum laude. Valerie Ann James, summa cum laude. Riley Connie Jameson. Tristan Taylor Jefferson. Travis Cuhillo Jenkins. Madison Lee Jessup. Andrew Scott Johnson IV. Brooklyn Marie Johnson. Noah Matthew Johnson, summa cum laude. Rachel Elizabeth Jolly, cum laude.
Bailey Ann Jones. Braylon Dion Jones, cum laude. Jarrett Preston Jones. Mackenzie Leanne Jones. Olivia Reese Jones. Sydney Rose Jones. Charlie June Jordan. Emily Renee Juarez. Tanner Kainoa Judson, cum laude. Zara Cafruni, summa cum laude. Akash Kanankutty. Alexandra Elizabeth Carbon, cum laude. Benjamin Michael Carbon. Zoe Casawadia, summa cum laude. Leanna Marie Kearns. Caleb Joshua Cowan. Celine Azra Khan, cum laude. Bridget Elise Kilgore, cum laude. Aiden Maxwell Kincaid. Gage Nelson Kirby. Jordan Elizabeth Kirksey, summa cum laude. Jordan Sophia Kizzy, cum laude. Dylan Adam Cleasing.
Ansley Nicole Nees. Ryan Kuchakpour. Matthew James Raymond Koza. Kaylee Audrey Cressley. Valerie Marissa Laberta, magna cum laude. Jerry Sphinx LeCount. Ethan James Lafferty. Ava Christine Amelia Lamonaco. Brianna Riley Landry. Ava Jean Langen. Gabriel Pierce Lairs, magna cum laude. Megan Lachney. Hari Krishna Amitbai Latia. Margot Grace Lauderdale, summa cum laude. Sanaya Margarita Law, cum laude. Colton Randolph Lawrence, cum laude. Daisy Natrang Lay, summa cum laude. Daniel Omar LeBron Delgado. Chandler Joseph Lee, summa cum laude. Joy Michaela Lee, summa cum laude. Kennedy Lane Lee. Deegan Richard Lels. Marlia Zaid Lentz. Caden Lung. Natalie Ann Lung, summa cum laude. Jalen K. Lillard. Tor Ender Lindgren, summa cum laude. Lance Michael Lindrus. Audrey Ella Lindsay, magna cum laude. Jordan Elaine Linenschmidt, summa cum laude. Braden Thomas Link, summa cum laude. Anna Elizabeth Longacre, magna cum laude. Kaylin Gabrielle Longoria.
Camilla Isabella Lopez. Jocelyn Erlene Lopez. Xavier Robert Lopez. Yoselin Abigail Lopez. Josiah William Lorenzo. Jude Ryan Louviere, cum laude. Landon Joseph Love. Christopher David Lucas. Ashlyn Brooke Ludicky. Jose Matilda Luna III. Ava Paige Mahoney, cum laude. Isabel Rodriguez Mengalit, summa cum laude. Ushna Mustakali Magnosia. Azan Imran Maradia. Megan Michaela Marquez, magna cum laude. Kobe Jet Martin. Grace Lynn Martinez. Jacob Daniel Martinez. Kiana Elise Martinez, summa cum laude. Nicholas Abraham Martinez. Samantha Elena Martinez, magna cum laude. Isabella Yamilev Martinez Munoz. Holden Pierce Meslanka, summa cum laude. Reagan Claire Meslanka, summa cum laude. Grayson Oliver Matthews, summa cum laude. Logan Henry Maxey. Victor Manuel Masonette II. Sage Nicole McCardle, magna cum laude. Caden Janae McCarty. Corwin Ambeth Nathaniel McCoy. Keegan Ryan McDermott. Pierce Michael McGowan. Rory Clifford Baker McLean. Colin Robert Metters. Natalie Cecilia Melendrez, magna cum laude. Aubrey E. Mendoza. Caden Robert Metzler. Andrew Nicholas Meyer. Rosemary Alice Michael, summa cum laude. Lucas Brian Miller, summa cum laude. Nathaniel Paul Miller. Peyton Gabriel Miller. Katie Marie Million. Briley Jean Milner. Seth William Meisgades, summa cum laude. Callie Loren Moore, summa cum laude. Jace Christian Moore. Melissa Gabriela Morales. Samantha Moreno, cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Morris, cum laude. Joshua Allen Morrison, summa cum laude. Ashley Lynn Moser. Trace Anthony Motal. Nevaeh Haley Moultrie, magna cum laude. Tristan Amara Mouton. William Scott Mullins. Gabrielle Leilani Murmy.
Jalen Grace Myers. Morella Wael Latif Nahim. Benjamin Michael Nenza, cum laude. Alex Kwa Win, summa cum laude. Donald Tien Nguyen, summa cum laude. Min Tu Nguyen. Sariel Quinn Thien Nguyen. Kaylee Shay Nichols. Aiden Matthew Niemeyer. Meredith Raquel Nishimi. Isabella Nicole Nunez. Giselle Katerina Nunez. Price Colin Nunn, summa cum laude. Jaden Kaiser Odom. Mackenzie Paige Offenberg, magna cum laude. Elena Lolade Olafinlade, magna cum laude. Samantha Megan Ontiveros, summa cum laude. Chase Andrew Ortiz, summa cum laude. Luis Manuel Ortiz. Sophia May Ortiz. Landis Marie Outlaw. Haley Ann Pace. Alexis Lee Page. Sharon Rihanna Pies, magna cum laude. Wamel Fabian Palu. That's it. Joseph Alexandru Panamino, magna cum laude. Trevor Anthony Park. Noah Isaac Parker. Vivian Elise Parker. Connor Allen Parrish. Mateo Joseph Pascucci, summa cum laude. Nathan Cole Patel. Gaurav Kumar Pavulori, summa cum laude. Jacob Ryan Pearson. Anna Lynn Peltz Norton. Lilia Felice Pena, summa cum laude. Emma Noel Peoples. Leah Monroe Perez. Mateo Felipe Perez. Edgar Valvino Perla Jr. Sydney Joe Perrin, magna cum laude. Maya Janae Perry, cum laude. Noah Michael Pacina. Cooper Andrew Peters, cum laude. Courtney Addison Peters, magna cum laude. Kaylee Starr Peters. Adrian Eugene Petit. Nixon Fu Pham, magna cum laude. Dylan Lucas Picard. Trace Aiden Pilcher. Juliana Grace Perry, summa cum laude. Maria Francisca Pino Delgado, summa cum laude. Brooklyn Nicole Pitkin, magna cum laude. Annika Journey Pitts. Marcus Stephen Pleasant. Preston Scott Plemons.
Ashton Gary Plumley. Lane Joy Plunkett. Enrique Polanco Jr., cum laude. Tristan Allen Polanco. Allie Elizabeth Post, cum laude. Anuran Prasad, summa cum laude. Rakeen Nizar Ali Prosla. Ethan Kirk Rafalik, cum laude. Anissa Rahman. Sumera Raya Rahman, summa cum laude. Akil Rajagopalan Rajarathnam, summa cum laude. Kaylin Grace Ramirez, magna cum laude. Sebastian Gabriel Ramirez. Agostino Robert Ramos. Presley Addison Ray. Cameron Jolie Reed, cum laude. Tyler Robert Reed, summa cum laude. Briley Addison Wrights, magna cum laude. Braxton Jace Reynolds, cum laude. Catherine Ryan Richards, summa cum laude. Luke David Richards. Dariel Coe Rydell, summa cum laude. Reese Marley Reinard. Logan Vance Reisinger. Diego Alberto Rivera, cum laude. Emily Estrella Rivera. Jalen Jarmal Robinson. Jaden Jarmel Robinson, magna cum laude. Abigail Ray Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Jorge Luis Rodriguez. Logan James Rodriguez. Anna Regina Rowland. Braden Luke Romero, magna cum laude. Briseis Roki. Cody Anthony Rosas. Cole Anthony Rosas. Jaden Alex Rose. Sebastian Luis Ruiz Pena, cum laude. Taylor Ella Ryan, magna cum laude. Audrey Elizabeth Ridding, summa cum laude. Alyssa Michelle Sines. Joshua Michael Salazar. Andreas Salgado. Christopher E. Salinas. Ayana Rosabella Sanchez, summa cum laude. Aiden James Sanders. Owen James Santagata. Jamian Alfredo Santiesteban. Brigham Baker Sarger. Summa cum laude. Adriana Dayanara Saraiva, cum laude. Drake Cohen Schilling, summa cum laude. Kara Jean Schilling, summa cum laude. Hadrian Ehab Schiltz. Kinley Allison Schmidt, summa cum laude. Marguerite Antoinette Shue. Clayton Carl Scott, magna cum laude. Casey Allen Sears, cum laude.
Ready? Ireland May Sigelkin, summa cum laude. No. Evelyn Marie Seifert, summa cum laude. Jensen Seacrest. Sorry. Kamya Nurav Shah, summa cum laude. Ren Marley Shama, summa cum laude. Ava Riley Shreve, magna cum laude. Lane Carter Silva, magna cum laude. Caitlin Lee Simons. Aaron Michael Simpson. Alexander Burke Simpson. JC Lou Singleton, cum laude. Giselle Juliana Sinistera. Carrie Kendall Siveran Jr. Gabriella Grace Smith. Hayden Odell Smith. Jessica Kathleen Smith, summa cum laude. Rodney Wayne Smith Jr., magna cum laude. Tori Loren Smith. Connor Drew Smith. Kylie Jean Hope Smock. Jaden Andrew Smothers, magna cum laude. Jasmine Sojan, summa cum laude. Xavier Dante Solomon. Astrid Lizette Soriano Reyes. Natalia Monique Soto. Christian James Spark, cum laude. Elizabeth K. Spencer. Adrian Marcus St. Clair. Aiden Matthew St. John. Carson Sage Stothakos. Riley Grace Stelly, cum laude. Ava Lee Stevens. Abigail Nicole Stewart, cum laude. Isaac Carl Stedham. Kendall Ann Stockfleth. Mark Daniel Stockton. James Michael Ray Stovall. Alana Ray Strever, cum laude. Emily Lynn Strever. Samantha Hope Stressfeld, cum laude. Kelly Michael Stubbs. Cameron Jane Suchecki, magna cum laude. Sydney Nicole Sullins. Kins Zulfikar Sunasara, magna cum laude. Kara Joyce Surface. Casey Austin Sires. Avery Alyn Seifert, magna cum laude. Parker Lee Sylvia. Annabelle Kelly Simons, summa cum laude. Fatima Tabuson, cum laude. Asia Tabsoba. Brooklyn Elizabeth Tarver. Bethany Caitlin Tate, summa cum laude. Nicholas Wayne Taylor. Robert Nicholas Taylor.
Blaine William Tier. Drayshawn DeRay Terrell. Harry Hien Tai, summa cum laude. Sohan Tharani, magna cum laude. Abigail Nicole Thomas. Daniel Joseph Thomas III. Parker William Thompson. Zio Masaki Thompson. Landon Charles TJ. Peyton Elizabeth Tinner. Tyler Aron Tiznado. Parker Todd Tompkins. Julissa Torres Gamino, summa cum laude. Monica Sofia Torres Ramirez, cum laude. Blake William Toops. Veronica Alanis Tritel Velasquez, cum laude. Jalen Minhong Tran, magna cum laude. Kara Ann Trujillo. Tristan Nathaniel Tucker, cum laude. Madison Page Tulk. Jonathan Clark Turner, cum laude. Kenzie Autumn Twentier, magna cum laude. Madison Leanne Olsh. Adia Akbar Vukalia, summa cum laude. Adrian Edward Valdez, magna cum laude. Mario Arturo Vanegas. Nicholas Anthony Vargas, summa cum laude. Aaron Vasquez. Zeta Lee Vasquez. Anthony Josu Ventura. Skylar Monet Vera. Lena Versos. Aiden Sarah Villasor, magna cum laude. Lionel Jesus Villatoro. Skylar Milin Vo. Brianna Mai Vong, summa cum laude. Macy Elizabeth Wakefield. Isabella Beatrice Waldrip. Joshua Allen Walker, cum laude. Sadie Rose Walker, cum laude. Ariana Elise Wallace. Mason Joseph Walsh, magna cum laude. Kayla Michelle Ware. Mariah Raquel Ware. Jade Delaney Weber. Kaichi Wei, magna cum laude. Aiken David Wells, magna cum laude. Faith Sasha Wetzig, summa cum laude. Michael James Wheeler. Jasmine Janice Whitaker. Christian Alexander White, summa cum laude. Claire Victoria White, summa cum laude. Gavin David Wicklash. Isaiah Pablo Vieja. Kristen Nicole Wiley. Jaylee Hannah Wilkenine. Caden Chad Williams, cum laude.
Ryan O'Neill Williams Jr. Sean Tyler Williams. Connor Ryan Williamson. Jackson Cole Wilson, summa cum laude. Gavin Ryan Wilson. Bryce Allen Winthrop. Cannon Warren Winthrop, cum laude. Preston Alexander Wisniewski. Micah Livingstone Wolf. Addison Nicole Woodby, magna cum laude. Carson McKinley Wright. Kennedy Grace Wright. Garrick Spencer Weidermeyer II. Nathaniel Oliver Yancey. Evan Lewis Young. Valerie Zaharchuk. Kate Rena Zanai, magna cum laude. Miley Michelle Zombreaker, magna cum laude. Luke James Zapata. Guo Zhong, summa cum laude. Joshua Gregory Suniga. Kylie Elizabeth Blower. Sarah Amanda Chester. Emma Laureen Cole. Addison Danielle Cottrell. Alyssa Rose Cottrere, summa cum laude. Brianna Joanna Davis, cum laude. Emily Ann Davison. Aiden Cole Dill. Brendan Cole Engelbrecht. Presley Faith Fletcher, summa cum laude. Alex Louise Greif.
Rachel Marie Hamlin, cum laude. Kobe Preston Heath. Autumn Hill. Deja Monique Lorraine Hunt. Corey Elias Jones, cum laude. Navi Lamb, summa cum laude. Hannah Lynn Malone. Kaylee Michelle Marriott, cum laude. Devney Lyota Rose Martinez. Brendan Mina Palissy. Madison Ann McClellan, summa cum laude. Andrew O'Neill Roberts. Talia Dejanay Smart. Logan Marshall Smith. Ethan James Traina, summa cum laude. Jackson Kent Trujillo. Caden Robert Watson. Corlin Reese Brooks. Kylie Ann Kavanagh. Alondra Sophia Helly Rodriguez, summa cum laude. Ava Madison Marks, summa cum laude. Samantha Boudreau. Kia Megumi Moore, magna cum laude. Maya Alicia Ott. Katerina Grace Prokhorov, summa cum laude. Palace Nova Pinkowski, magna cum laude.
Good job, everybody. Great job. Hey, we're under 2 now.
First one. Where's John Davis to tell me? Where's John Davis to tell me?
Wait till you get there, and then you can go. Once they get in the spot, you can go.
Seniors, I commend you on earning your high school diploma today. At this time, I would like to ask the class of 2026 to please stand. Class of 2026, Please move your tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left, signifying that you are now alumni of Clear Springs High School. Guests, parents, families, and friends, please stand and join the class of 2026 in the singing of the Clear Springs High School alma mater. You will find the words to the alma mater inside your programs at the bottom, as well as on the main screen. Seniors, after the singing of the school song, you may toss your mortarboards. We ask that everyone stay off the track and reunite with your family and friends outside the gates. Congratulations, class of 2026.